Yes, I'm back for another Merfolk match, but this time I'm gonna try a slightly different sideboard. I'm gonna try to play with Echoing Truth. Echoing Truth is a card that is more versatile than Hercules Recall and Hibernation. So I tried it, and another big change I made is to play with 20 lands, including 2 Ghost Quarters in the main. I find that 19 lands hasn't really worked out for me, and I will try the 2 Ghost Quarters versions, because Ghost Quarter is good against well, Bloom and Infect and Affinity and other decks. Normally I think that Tectonic Edge is better, but I will try out this version and see how it goes. And that also means I cut down on 1 chalice in the sideboard. Yes. And maybe I should try to play 4 Mariori and no Kira, but I'm sticking to my old version here. That's about the changes I made. Since I'm trying this out, I think I'm just going to play a 2-man and see how it goes. It's quite weird to play the 2-man sometimes, because you end up with against weird decks, I suppose, but it could be worth it as well. I hope you don't have to wait too long here for someone to join. I just played against the Wizards coverage team. It was quite funny, but it wasn't funny because it was really funny because I was playing a Merfolk mirror, and that matchup is mostly luck based, I would say, and I wasn't having any luck, so I was losing. I hope you don't have to wait for too long. I will go back to the previous screen here. Can talk about the deck a bit more, I suppose. I also play with 2 dispels in the sideboard. This is a new thing for me. Previously I played with where is it? Dispel Pierce, and I will try out the dispel and see how it works. I'm gonna play an FNM tonight, so it's always good to elaborate a little bit with the cards to see which card works and which doesn't. And actually prefer 1 mana counter spells, because that means that you can expand your board while you're playing them. And yeah, I don't think there is much more to say. Shouldn't take this long just to get an opponent. Maybe I should play the 8-man instead. It's just started on 8-man here. Oh. And I don't want to play the league. Now we have an opponent. I don't want to play the league because I'm gonna change my configuration and I want to try out different versions. So here we go. I lost the die roll, and I'm gonna keep this hand. Because any hand with an either while is. Oh, this will be interesting. This is one of the reasons I would like to play this version, because I would like to try out Ghost Quarters. And see how it works. I've heard that Chalice on 1 is quite nice in this matchup, and maybe I should try that as well. You see, they have lots of stuff like that. And you shut off a lot of their cards, accelerations perhaps. Now I think I have to play a spreading six though, because I don't want them to Tron me next turn. And I have to play the island, I think, because I want to keep up the spell press next turn. Is he gonna do a natural Tron? That's not good, for me at least. So, this is... You don't really want to overextend this. And hopefully I can draw an island here. No island. Okay. I don't want to put too much creatures into play here, because they play with main deck sweepers. Oh bugger, he's gonna have a Tron anyway. This is gonna be hard. Strange game indeed. He's gonna Tron next turn, and I can't do anything about that. I want to keep spell pierce up though, so I don't want him to use sweepers, so I think I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna attack with a curse catcher, and I suppose he has to use 2 manas next turn just to get the expedition maps rolling. But he could or he could actually play a natural Tron, but I think I'm just gonna attack with a curse catcher perhaps, and keep up the spell pairs. Yeah. Or should I bring in a lord here? I don't think so. No. Play defensively. I think that's the way to win. Next turn I'm gonna attack with a Mutavault. He's gonna crack the expedition map for the... Oh bugger, what is this? Ghost Quarters. This is a strange version. No, I don't think I want this. I haven't seen them playing that card before. Now they're gonna start to play all types of shenanigans. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough. Normally, in the second game, I board in Titanic Edge, and then it goes much better. No, I only have one Titanic Edge, so I think I have to board in the Shadows as well. Sylville, that's interesting. Now we have to start to think about the clock here. I want it to be a 2-turn clock, basically. The thing is, does they play main deck Pyroclasm, or do they play main deck, I think they play Pyroclasm. So this is 4, 7, 10, so there's 19. No, 3, 5, 7. So it's 12 if I attack. And then I should be able to do another. Yeah, I should be able to do that. How much do I have to do? If that's a 3, 5, 7, so he's a 12. I have to do 12 damage next turn. He's gonna kill that. And that's only gonna be 2, 3, 6. That's only gonna be 9. So that doesn't really cut it. Do I have to play the master? If I play the master, this can do 4, 7 plus 3, 10. So it's going to be down to 9. Really like, I don't fancy my chances to play the master here. But do I have an option? If I don't play the master, I'm not going to kill him in 2 turns. And obviously, well, he's going to Tron off next turn. I think I have to play the master, actually. No, I'm not going to play the master. And I think I have to play the master. It's a tough decision. Yeah, if I can play the master, I'm gonna. But then it's gonna Ghost Quarter and 3. That's 9 exactly. So if I play the master, he has to blow them up next turn, and I think I can afford that. So I'm gonna play the master. That's a 2-turn clock. That's the only way I can get a 2-turn clock, actually. This will be interesting. I think since this is a 2-turn clock, Yeah, he's cracking that now. Why did he crack it with that card? You should crack it with a tower, of course. Six mana? I think he played... Oh, is he playing that creature? No, he played incorrectly there. He should have 7 mana. That was interesting. So it's not that hard. What do we have up our sleeves against Tron? GR Tron. Negate, Tectonic, and I think I'm gonna play Chalice. This number is not very good either. I don't think the spell will work out very good. Cut one master perhaps. Actually, maybe I should try the Echoing Truth because they have their planeswalkers. It will be funny to see if it works. That's one of the few answers I have, actually, for their planeswalkers. I can bounce it and then maybe perhaps counter it on return. I'll try that, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Obviously, I should have some cave in here, but I can't afford really to play with more brown mana. Chalice doesn't really combo with these cards, but if I stick a Chalice, I think I will be good, doing quite right. I dilute my creature base here, but I think it's okay. One Spreading Seas. I think it's a keeper. He go down to 6. Go down to 5. Is this a concession? It go down to 4. I think it's a concession coming up. Oh well. That's the problem to play with it. He go down to 1 card. Like, he go down to 0 cards. I haven't seen anything like this. This was happens in 2 months. Really funny. This is so funny. Luke, you're playing bad. What can I say? We were having such a good game before you... maybe I should join an 8-man instead to get real games. This is problem with the 2-mans.